Hello and welcome back. Croeso. Right, now I've been sent an article by Dean Morgan. So thank you to Dean. He spotted something in the news, which was quite amusing. Kind of thing that we like to do on this channel. So if you see something, please send it through ross@cymroglyphics.com and we'll see if we can make it a video, all right? And share the good news, share the joy with all our people. Now, one thing, this is from the Birmingham Mail, although the story has appeared in other places as well. Now, I've explained, there's HS2. If you're not from Britain, you might not have heard of it. I think it means High Speed 2. And the idea is they're putting this brand new railway line right through the middle of England. It's going to be state of the art. It's going to change everything. It's costing billions and billions. It's gone on for years. Some people think it will never get finished, but it will be amazing. I mean, some estimates are it could knock 20 minutes off your journey time, So, well worth it. No, don't be cynical. I'm sure it's going to be great. Right, now then, what this talks, one of the consequences of it, anyway, all this digging they're doing, they do have to do archaeological work by law to make sure they're not destroying ancient sites. So how much of that they're actually doing, hey, who knows? But it does mean we get a lot more announcements than usual about archaeology. One of which is, hang on a second, let's start from this page, I think it's better. Oh, where's this strange man suddenly appeared from? I don't know what he's doing, trying to feed their family. Anyway, here we go. This is the Birmingham Live from the Black Country. This is Birmingham. I'll show you what that is in a minute, just so you know. The first word's a typo. What has happened to the standard? There's just no journalism at all. I mean, I get laughed at if it's just on my blinking, YouTube channel. This is a large newspaper from, I think that should say, from Iron Age Village to eerie HS2 skeletons and Saxon gold, right? Saxon gold. Oh, so what exactly is Saxon? Let's have a look, shall we? All about the Midlands. Yeah, great. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here, guys, always pop-ups and things are a real pain, is this. The people in this area don't even realise. Quite often we talk about Welsh history a lot and how much been lost. People in England need to realise their history has been lost as well. It's all our history. English, Welsh, whatever. It's all our history. You could be from, a lot of people watching this are from Canada, America, New Zealand. Doesn't matter. It's our history, okay? I'm interested in ancient Egyptian history. I'm also interested in, Russian history, Chinese history, whatever. It's important, but if you're from this area, this is your history. Now, as it says here, Worcester, Birmingham, Staffordshire and Shropshire is a region rich in ancient treasures. Yes, it is. And why is that? Well, this is where the ancient capital used to be, Wroxeter. And if you're looking at Staffordshire area, you can still see the burial mounds of the ancient British kings. It's like something out of Lord of the Rings, because he got a lot of his ideas from Welsh and British history, old Tolkien. The burial mounds are still there. You can visit them. You can see how Watling Street massively predates the Romans. Nothing to do with them, what the name really means. And we'll be doing more on that soon, okay? Right, I'm just going to whiz around on this quickly, just to give you an idea where we are talking about. So let's type Staffordshire in there. I love the way Google Earth does this, I have to say. Alright, hang on, I'm just going to zoom out slightly because I want to show you this is right in the heart of England, right? It's pretty much the centre of England, depending on how you measure it. So Anglo-Saxons in this area, gradually moving, not pushing the Britons out of the way like herding sheep or cows. They've settled different bits, like this is called East Anglia, because probably where the Angles settled, although there were some up in the northeast. Then you've got places like, Sussex, not Wessex. Wessex comes from Wissey, which is Essex probably. This is never really Saxon. Might have been Mercian, and the Mercians could be the Vandals, which we'll do another time. So if you look at this area, this is really, really important, and English don't seem to realise it. Not on an official level anyway, it's just not recognised. So there's Shrewsbury, and then we're towards, this is the Welsh border really. I think it's probably the Severn trickling up here. You can see places like Wrexham and that. So this is the age-old border. There you go, and there's Liverpool. Well, the start of Liverpool. Why didn't it say, oh yeah, Liverpool is there. Say, why did it say Liverpool? So there you go, there's the traditional, well, it's become the border anyway, there's Severn. Alright, so that's the area we're talking about. I'm trying to keep this quick, because I'm trying to keep these videos nice and short. Whoop, as you can see, I've got way too many things open. Hey, no, I don't want you, I want you. There we go. Alright, so hope you can see this. Okay, so they found loads of stuff. Alright, so we've got some ancient bits of wood, which they say, I don't know how old they are. You can have a read. I'll put the link in the description. old wooden spear. Doesn't look very old to me, but there you go. You've got some way of dating it. English Civil War. A lot of it was fought around there, right in the centre on the Welsh border. A lot of the forces came from Wales. A lot of the battles on that border. But there we go. You wouldn't think it. It's not an English Civil War. It's at least 4 countries involved. It wasn't civil, it was international. And it was more a revolution, really, to change the type of government. But hey, call it English Civil War, why not? Hey, too late for what we're discussing today. So there you are. You can read more about this if you're interested. It's not very well written, but you still might want to have a look. Then we got Chariot Fittings. Can't remember them being Saxon. Chariot. And Nabulla and prehistoric, all this ancient stuff. Spearheads. It's great, right? The Shropshire Sun Pendant. I have to show you that because it's absolutely amazing. Is this, which is supposed to date back to the same sort of era as the Gold Cape, that comes from North Wales. It's called the Mould Cape. It's supposed to be thousands of years old. You might have heard of it from the Radio 4 as one of their 100 items to tell the story of the world. Now, I have heard a bad rumour. There we go. Sorry, there we are. This happy lady there modelling this. I have heard that it's no longer on display in the British Museum. So if you go to British Museum, make a special point to look for the Mould Cape. And let me know if it's still there, because that would be really weird if one of the most precious items in ancient British history is not there. Very worrying. Why it's not in Wales anyway is bizarre, but there you go. Right, okay, so let's go back to this. Then we got some medieval stuff, which is rather gruesome. They seem to be revelling in all that. Right, Iron Age settlement, okay. So this, again, we're talking pre-Roman era, before all that nonsense is supposed to have happened. And then, suddenly, I had to read this a few times. I had to re-record this. I got it wrong the first time. So it says, Staffordshire seems to have a wealth of Anglo-Saxon gems, along with the famous hoard, the Staffordshire hoard. There have been many other metal detectorist finds reported. And this is kind of random. It's not part of the story. And I'd like people to look at that, because we think we can read that. What's Saxon about it? It's not the Saxon area. It's not Saxon writing. Possibly a bit of Colburn there or something. Who knows? You need to have a closer look. Old train house. Bit gruesome. That burial site's only just over 100 years old. So, that is Saxon in here. Why do they keep putting it in all the headlines? Why do they just feel the need to do that? Why can nothing ever be British? Or even Mercian might be even possible. But there we go. So we've got them. What else I want to mention then is the British... Hang on a second. So the British Museum has gone that. We've just missed the exhibition according to these dates. See, the other thing is, because this is just fantastic, it's been travelling around, so please, if you're near the British Museum, is this on display at the moment? If you read on the article, you see it was supposed to be on display in Shrewsbury up until like September 2021, something like that. But obviously the world's gone mad in the last couple of years, so who knows? I say it's supposed to be next to the Mould Cape in the British Museum. Are either present? I tell you what, it's a bit, I don't know, frustrating, annoying, whatever. Is just one last little thing to finish. Here we go. This is the British Museum, I think, talking about it. There we go. It's going to display. Bit slow off the mark with this. We might have missed it. It's got to be on display somewhere, surely. One of the great treasures. And look at this. This is interesting, right? Cecilia Motley, Shropshire's Council Cabinet Member for Communities, Place, Tourism and Transport. Her business card's like that big, right? Incredible piece, blah, blah, blah. Exceptionally rare find, Bronze Age. Discovered in the Shropshire Marshes. Yes, it should be on display in Shropshire. And then, this is the interesting one. The British Museum person here, Nick Wilkin, job title, Early Europe at the British Museum. It doesn't even say. In the British Museum, it doesn't say Britain. They still do anything to avoid the word Britain. It's so funny. I'd like to know how they've exhibited it and what's been labelled as. Because my joke is that the only time you'll see the word British, the last time you'll see it is on the entrance as you go in. Even the name badge is now BM. Just word British not allowed. So isn't that weird? Even the job title is not early British, it's early Europe. Look at that, look at this. The Shropshire Sun Pendant is internationally significant. Yes, it is. Reflecting the artistic brilliance of communities from the deep past and the social and religious connections that spanned Western Europe. Why? I mean, why? It doesn't look like anything from anywhere else, but vaguely like some things, but I mean, maybe we sold it out there, who knows. It's fantastic, alongside other items. And just to say one last little comment, come on, there's a picture of it, I want a picture of it, nope. There. It might not even be sun, alright? It might not be religious. This cross-hatching, this style with the thin lines, are designed to catch the light and dazzle. It's not sun-shaped, is it? It's more of a moon crescent shape. And we're known to be moon worshippers around there. It could be a moon. It might just be geometric art. It might just be because that's how you make gold look shiny. There's so much absolute conviction in these statements. I would say all of them possibly wrong. Definitely the claims that all these things are Saxon. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to subscribe and share this. Let people know about it. Try these short videos. And send me any exciting finds you've got. Got more about Druids, ancient British history, all that kind of stuff coming soon. So until the next time, Heddwch!